This is classic zoo mistake. I played to win faster and lost immediately. Hello, hello, welcome to the Misplay of the Week episode 6. I'm playing Domain Zoo, and in this game I made a mistake that looks aggressive and correct, but it was actually causing losing the game. So let's break it down. At this point of the game, the battlefield is basically empty. I only have Teferi on the battlefield, and my opponent have a lot of threats in the graveyard, and I do not know what he also can have in his hand. I also have Nihil Spellbomb, which will be like a major threat to him because if he empty his hand into the battle into the graveyard, uh, I can just exile it and he will have nothing to play against me. And instead of just play the spell bomb and pass the turn, I decide to cast the Flage from the graveyard to apply some pressure. It feels like I need to do something, but that feeling is exactly the trap that you have to avoid during your games. With an empty battlefield, tempo doesn't come from the damage, it comes from the initiative. By committing Fledge here, I tapped out and give my opponent a full turn to deploy multiple graveyard threats in the future. And basically his Croxa that he plays, as you can see in the screen right now, forced me to discard my spell bombs, I lose any kind of interaction with his graveyard. And if I simply play this spell bomb, the pressure will be reversed. My opponent will be forced to either play into it or wait. So it shows clearly that Zoo is not always the beatdown. Sometimes is the gatekeeper and it need to hold up the initiative. So the correct play here is to deploy the spell bomb and pass the turn. Let the opponent do what he wants to do. We are like taking control in this game. He need to think what to do. He is in danger, not us. So, once they commit to the graveyard, I can use the spell bomb and take total control of the game. If not, he will not deploy the threats and I still have possibility to play my Flage in the following turn. And yeah, that was the correct line that will give me the winning in this game. So yeah, that was something I should do, and that was something that you also should have in mind playing against some kind of graveyard strategies. So the lesson here is simple. When the battlefield is empty, no matter what deck you play, patience creates pressure on your opponent. With Zoo, we do not always have to start the fight. We need to choose when this fight happens. So yeah, this was my misplay of the week. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something interesting. So remember to subscribe, maybe if you like it, for more content like that, and just play some Zoo. So see you and thank you for watching.